Have you ever wondered what the difference between an LT and an RST is? Well, if I were to pull an LT up really quickly, you'd really see the differences. Now, this one does have a painted front and rear bumper and grille, and it has an 18-inch wheel as opposed to a 17-inch wheel. But today I'm going to show you guys around the interior and exterior. So let's start with the window sticker so you have an idea of how expensive this beautiful red tint coat is. Now here's the window sticker. So this is a configuration for the Silverado. And the colors, jet black interior with that cherry red tint coat. And then this is your powertrain. And this is just a quick look at your standard equipment. Be sure to pause if you want to see more. Now base price on a RST is going to be $53,100. Keep in mind it does have four-wheel drive. So cherry red tint coat is $495. That's the only option. That they have some credits on here for you too. And all in, price is going to be $55,165. And here's your fuel economy numbers for it too. I will give GM credit. Their colors are typically the best colors out there. This is a really pretty red. And with the painted bumpers, with the black, it just pops really nicely. If this thing has some black wheels, it look really good. But you do have a blacked out bow tie up front. And the inserts of the grille are painted black with some black plastic inserts, and you're gonna have full LED headlights, turn signals, and then down below you do have some fog lights too. I like how they kind of hide it and they give you like these lines to it. It looks really cool, and they don't take away from the front end at all. You do have tow hooks down below. It does sit pretty low when you think about that little splitter up front, or air dam, whatever you want to call that. And then a big part of the refresh up front is really this area here. And then you do have a projector style. It used to be all reflective style headlight, but it's now projector. And then your high beams are just reflective style. They did carry over this hood. And one update you do get is a inch taller wheel. So this is going to be an 18-inch wheel wrapped in a Michelin tire. It's going to be a 265/65/18. These would not be ideal for towing with either, so you would have to upgrade this to an LT if you want more stability. Independent front suspension, and they do black out this part of the mirror too. Has a nicer appearance, and it really does just look really good on this red. Painted door handles. Check out your antenna right there. And they only put a convex on this side. I will say Ram does it on both sides, just saying. But as far as the configuration of the cab goes, nothing's really been changed from this part back onto the bed. 24-gallon tank. They do use leaf springs out back as well. And then they do give you the steps, which is just a game changer on the GMs. I love that. I wish that other manufacturers would do that. You do have electronically controlled tailgate, so you just push the button, it will drop down. You have a light and a camera for down below for your class 4 receiving hitch, 4 and 7-pin connector. And no matter what level or grade you get of Silverado, they do give you an assisted tailgate. I don't know about the work truck though. I haven't done a video on a work truck, but on the HD side of things, it's assisted. So I'm going to assume it's going to be the same for the half tons as well. You do have a 120-volt plug. Very convenient if you are needing to run some power tools. No spray and bed liner, but that is available. And this tailgate is really lightweight too. It does not go back up though, however, by pushing the button. You only can get that on higher trim levels. You still have LED lights inside of this tail light, but some of the bulbs will be incandescent inside of there as well. You do have a 323 rear axle down below, and that's going to be geared more towards fuel economy. If you get like a max tow package, it would upgrade that to like a 342, I believe. I'll put it here in the video for you. This red looks a little bit darker in the shade. Has a really nice appearance to it. And I definitely do like the blackout on the mirrors, and then the painted bumpers. It just looks so much cleaner. It would be nice if they black out the headlights too, but I'm sure, you know, I might be asking for too much though. So let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. Not much has changed under the hood. So you're still gonna have this 5.3 liter Ecotec, and it's gonna be good for 355 horsepower, 383 pound-feet of torque. However, what's behind it is new. You do have a now standard 10-speed transmission across the board for the V8s. The 6.2 has always had the 10-speed, so now this one gets it. So you could, I'm not saying you will, get better fuel economy on the highway. They did delete the dynamic fuel management, and that is a really good thing. I'm so glad they did that, and it's gonna make this powertrain more reliable. Alrighty, so I must say, I could have just started and ended with the interior, I'll be honest, because this new interior is a game changer. So check this out. You have soft touch where you want it, nice wood trim piece, aluminum, man, looks so good. I really do like this interior. Soft touch down below, stitching, it just, good job Chevy, good job. Aluminum around the speaker grill, they really did reimagine the interior. This is not really the same interior. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's a lot of refreshment, trust me. And it was really needed. It was needed when it was redesigned back in 2019, and they hit it out of the park. Check out how low this panel is, so you don't have to step your foot over too much to get out of here. There is a lot of plastic, hard plastics here for the most part, but all your controls are conveniently listed for your four-wheel drive, your driving modes, tow haul, lighting, electronic parking brake. Love how this all looks. Just check out just how they designed all this. It just looks really cool. Now this one does have a telescoping steering wheel, and it does go up and down, in and out. And you do have your windshield wipers and high beams right there. No power pedals down below. That would be nice to have even on a lower trim level. And then check this big boy out. Screen and screen. Let's go ahead and start it up. This is gonna be a 12.3, 13.4. I think I might have called this a 12.3 by mistake, but in the last video. But nevertheless, this is gonna be a 12.3. It's a full digital gauge cluster. This is completely new for this year, and it looks amazing. Love the setup in here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna move the truck around because the sun is like beaming down on me right now. It's really hot outside. So let's just move it over here. I must say that 10-speeder is like really smooth. But yeah, as I mentioned, you can change how everything's set up here. I want to show that to you. So let's just do display layout. You can do classic, progressive, digital, clean. Clean. I like clean actually, but I don't know. I think progressive is a little bit more my style. I like how they have the gauges. Looks really clean. So you go back by hitting the arrow. Left side, you can set your time and temp, as you just saw the compass, tire pressure, fuel economy average, or you can put nothing there. Right side, as you see your drive modes, compass, time temp, tire pressure, same things there. And then transmission fluid gauge 2. And then you have a lower one, so you can do maximum information or minimum information. And as you just saw, medium information. I think I like maximum. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of information, especially if you're towing. And audio. I don't want to get copyright infringed, so we have to turn it down. And then you have your navigation, phone, and you guys just saw this. Now let's turn this 13.4 inch display on. And one thing I like about this is you can easily, you know, move things around. For example, if you have like an iPhone, there's no reason for you to have the Android Auto, so you can move that all the way to the back, right? It's just really good, like thinking on GM's part. I'm hoping you guys can see this too. I apologize if I'm holding it too high or low. You do have a home button right here. Actually, we might already be in home. So we are in home, so let me hit it one more time. So this is your home. And then you have everything on the second page. Very quick to respond to. And then you have some quick buttons here on the side. If you do, you know, have a trailer, you can do a trailer light test. This is gonna be for your phone. And then you do now have Google in the system, which is new for 2022. And it's really nice. But we can't use it because I think we have to, you know, sign up and things like that. Actually, no, hold on. I might have been wrong. Hold on, here we go. I was just too impatient last time I did this, but look how clear that is. And while we're talking about clear, check out your backup camera. Send those for your line for your trailer conventional hitch. And what else can I show you in here? What else is relevant? And then for your audio, nice clear screen, and has a really nice setup. Below the screen you do have your audio volume. You can turn it off too. You do have your home, and then your lane sense, auto stop start. You can drop that tailgate, caution lights, traction control, and you can drop all 4 windows. I call this the fart button. I got that from TFL Truck. One of their guys had said that in the video, and I thought it was really funny, and I think it's true. It's literally what that is. It puts all the windows down at the same time. But it's probably used more or less for hot days too. Love where they put the stop start button. This is the perfect area for this. It used to be like over here, and it was really cumbersome to get to. Heated seats, dual climate control, and all the buttons that you would need for this down here. Good thinking on GM's part. And you have those USBs, Type A, Type C. You have a hidden button. So if your kids want to find your candy stash, I always put my candy in various spots. My kids always find it though. So you have a button there, so they may not even see it. So you can just tell them the candy's in there and say, hey, the button, just push the button. If they can't figure it out, they can't get it, right? And then down below, you do have a glove box. And same interior design as you saw on the driver's side, on the passenger side. And just look at the sculpting of the dash too. I like how they did all this. This looks really nice. Grab handles. All this is pretty much unchanged, and that's okay. This looks fine. You have LED lights up here. Hopefully you can see that better. No lights in there, and none on this side either. Out back, your rear passengers are in luck because they have the same interior design out back. Soft touch where you need it at. And I thought this was like a leather material, but this is like a vinyl. Vinyl is a lot more like durable. So if you have dogs in here and they put their claws up here, it's not going to really damage it. So it's going to take it a lot longer for them to damage it. You do have auto down, but you have to hold it to go back up. Really nice door handle and storage in the door. And same story out back too. This is low, so you don't have to lift your legs so much to get in and out of this truck. Love that they give you a 60/40 bench. You can put like a tray down below. They don't provide one in this one. And essentially flat floor surface. And down below, Type A and Type C USBs. And a power plug. Air vents. Very helpful. And they don't cheap out and give you incandescent bulbs like Ram does. I like that they do that. And it's really easy to get in and out. And this back seat is huge. I mean, I was comfortable where the seat was. I'm 6'1", so out back, my legs don't sit up so high. Sometimes your legs sit high up like this because the floor is too high. But in the GM trucks, I fit pretty comfortably back here. And this back seat is pretty big. All right, so let's talk about it. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,100 pounds. Gross combined weight rating is going to be 15,000. The rear gross axle weight rating is going to be 3,800 pounds. Curb weight, 5,178 pounds. Huge payload, 1,922 pounds. Conventional is 9,200 pounds. Max tongue weight is going to be 920 pounds. Gooseneck, 8,600 pounds. And max tongue weight for the gooseneck trailer, 1,290 pounds. And then here's some of the numbers for the gross axle in the front. And then these are 18 by 8.5 inch wheels too, which is nice. So you can put a really meaty tire on this bad boy too. But on that note, Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.